But I'm sure of this one thing, that God is real. Not only that I can feel it in my soul. Some people have an argument with that. Because we base a lot of things on feelings. But I can read it in his word. It says, so then faith cometh by hearing. And hearing by the word of God. By faith, we understand the world was made by God. And everything in it, he made it, and it was good. Told y'all once and I'll tell you twice. We wired to three things. We wired to food. We connected to food. God created that. He created it to go in one way and come out another way. Be used for what is used for, and what is not used, he disposed of. But even your bowels are used for something. Matter of fact, with them big old fat grapes you eating, that's from human manure. You say cow manure. That's from human dung, some of it. Some of us don't even know. It's used for fertilizer. So God can use anything and everything to make do for what he wants to do. And I'm painting a picture for you. 1 Corinthians 1 and 18 tells us for the preaching of the cross. God made the preaching of the cross. It's foolishness to the world. But it's our salvation. Somebody needs to know that God instituted the church. God, it was God who instituted the family. If you get your Bibles in running 18, it says, for the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. But unto us, who is us? That's the Christians, which are saved, it is the power of God. Look what God gonna do here. Nick couldn't understand why he got chosen for a certain job. And let me tell you something. God don't always call the qualified.
Come on, preacher.
But he's able to qualify the call. I be sitting there saying, I'm not qualified, but God is able to qualify me. If I live right. I ain't talking about what I did in the past. I want you to know what the will of God. The will of God is not for you to live in the past. I've done a lot of things in my past that I'm not happy of, that I'll share with you, that I've done, but I'm not happy of. I whooped a man before. But I ain't doing it now. Amen, somebody. That's a few things I like to share with you that I've done that I don't do no more. There's a lot of things that you've done that you don't do no more. So why are you dwelling in the past? Past ain't going to get up out the past. And let's go toward the future. Where is the wise? Where is the scribes? Where is the disputers of this world? There are some things we can do for ourselves. And sometimes, most of the time, we ask God to do what we're supposed to be doing for ourselves. He gave you a banana, but you got to peel it.
Come on now.
He gave you grapes, but you got to pick them. He gave us pecans, but you got to crack it.
Yes, sir.
He gave you your hair, but you got to take care of it. He gave you your teeth, but you got to brush them. He gave you your body. You got to clean it. You got to watch what goes in it as well as on the outside of it.
Yes, sir.
He gave you your body. You got to take care of it because it's a temple of God.
Yes, sir.
It was bought with a price.
Yes, sir. That's it.
You are not your own.
That's it. That's it.
Say you were bought with a price. Sometimes we get Christianity all mixed up. Yes, we are a chosen generation. I want you to know what the Lord's will is. The Lord's will is found in Titus 2 and 11. Turn your Bibles to Titus 2 and 11, and it'll tell you what God intends for our lives.
All right.
It says, for the grace of God that bringeth salvation had appeared to all men.
Yeah.
Black men, white men, whatever man it is.
Yeah.
Short man, tall man, fat man, skinny man, whatever kind of man you is. Slew-footed man, bow-legged man, piggy-toed man, whatever kind of man you is. He had brought salvation to all men.
Yeah.
How he bring it? Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. Looking for that blessed hope and glorious appearing of the great God, our Savior, Jesus Christ. Why? Because he gave himself us, that we might redeem us from all our iniquities and purify unto himself a peculiar people, zealous of good works. When you obey the gospel, it's some requirements that you need to do.
Come on now.
Oh, y'all, some of us forgetting our requirements.
Come on now.
We think it's required that we got to have a bow tie on me and look as sharp as me. You ain't preaching. I'm representing God. And I'm going to put on my best for him. When you was going to the club and when you're going to your shows or whatever you're going, when your first day of school, you put on your best for that.
Yes, sir.
Then you want to come to God and say, oh, come as you are. Yeah. It's not required that you wear a tie like me. Just be presentable. Guess what? It is not required for God. If that's all you got, then you come as you are. Amen, somebody.
Amen.
Don't try to sell God short. It's a requirement when you obey the gospel that you give God what's required of him. Some of y'all ain't been taught that. That's why you're giving like you want to give. But there's two ways you give. They say, how has you robbed me in the Old Testament? By tithes and offering. The tithe is what's required. That's a 10%. Mess with me if you can. You go to Matthew 5 and 20. It says all righteousness don't exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Back in the day it was 10%. But when you go down now to wherever you're going to get something to eat today, they're going to have a different percent.
Yes, sir.
A 10%, a 15%, a 18%, and a 20%. They tell you what's required. And we need to know as Christians what's required of us when we obey the gospel. It's required that you are aware of the vocation you was called. Mike didn't used to act like it. But now I've been called to be your leader. You have chosen me to be your leader because they put our names up front. And they told you if you have anything against these folk, once they meet the Bible qualification. And when I was looking at the Bible qualification, God has blessed me.
All right now.
And I didn't realize how blessed I was. All my children are believing children right now.
Yes, come on now.
I said, wow, I'm old. I didn't realize how old I was
Come on now.
until I look back and look at all the mountains, all the hills, all the valleys that God has brought me through.
Yes, sir.
And then I look to my right side, like they say, and I see more mountains, more hills, more valleys. But the same God that brought me this far
Come on.
is able to bring us a little bit further. I ask God, sometimes we need this lesson from time. This is my lesson. I like this lesson. This lesson for me. Might say, I might not get nothing out of the lesson. This lesson for me today.
All right.
Because I asked God for a whole lot of things. But he didn't give it to me. But I want you to know that he didn't hear me. God knows each and every one of us.
Oh, yeah.
God answers all prayers. He answers with yes, no, and wait. I asked God to take away my pride. God said no. It wasn't for him to take away, but for me to give up. I asked God to make my handicapped child whole. And he said no. Her spirit is whole. Her body is only temporary. I asked God to grant me patience. God said no. He said patience is a byproduct of tribulations. It's not granted, it's earned. I asked God to give me happiness. I told you my lesson here. And God said no. He gives me blessings. Happiness is up to me. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Talking about you asking God for blessing. Somebody in here right now ask God for a car and they still ain't happy. Somebody in here ask God for children. He gave them children. They still ain't happy. You ask God for something, you still ain't happy? Bunch of y'all.
Come on now.
That's why I'm standing here in the footsteps of Jesus this morning. To let you know what Ecclesiastes 3:1-8 says. It says, a time and cease for everything in this world. There's a time for everything that God has created.
Yes, sir.
You know, sometimes I used to wonder why God made the roach.
Yes, sir.
But the roach is an aphrodisiac for one of them animals. I don't know who eat the roach, but I tell you, that roach is some food for somebody. You get hungry, you gonna eat that roach too, amen, somebody. Many of us eating roaches right now. I don't even know that. If you go to McDonald's, you might be eating a roach, amen. Nasty little kids up in there. Everything now's a season. A time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant. A time to pluck up what you planted. A time to kill. A time to heal. A time to break down. A time to build up. A time to weep. A time to laugh. A time to mourn. A time to dance. God will tell us there's a time for everything. Right now it's time to worship me. When you worship God, He's the only one that you can worship. It is a requirement that Christians come together on the first day of the week. You take the Lord's Supper on Monday, that's not a requirement. You take the Lord's Supper on Tuesday, that's not his requirement. You take the Lord's Supper on Wednesday, that's not his requirement. Require us to do this. That was a sacrifice of what he done for us. When he died on that cross. It's a requirement that you hear his son. This is my son in whom I'm well pleased. You hear him. It's a requirement that we believe. He that comes to God must believe. And he's the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Man has made a requirement for us to come on Wednesday night. That's man's requirement, but watch who it came through. It came through the elders. It say, obey your elders who have rule, who looking out for your soul. Let me get it right. We see fit for to come on Wednesday night because that's Bible study. So if it was handed through the elders to say, get there, we should be trying to make every effort to get there.
That's right.
And not put nothing ahead of God. You hear it every day. Oh, I got God in my heart. It's a requirement that you have him in your heart, but it's a requirement that we do it together.
Yes, sir. Amen.
When you learn that, you're on your way to a blessing.
Word.
You in God's will.
That's right.
It's a requirement that you confess him.
Yes, sir.
I can't confess for you. You say you got to confess for yourself. It's a requirement that we repent. Not keep on doing, but repent. Amen, somebody. Huh? It's a requirement that we repent. Not somebody repent for you. It's a requirement that we be baptized. Why? Because that's the new birth. I'm so glad when you say, I'm a homosexual that I was born like that. I'm so glad you say you were born like that. I'm so glad you say you were born like that. Guess what? You need to be born again. The water and the spirit. Then you'll be in God's will. See, God got a perfect will. When he created heaven and earth, it was perfect. But he had a requirement. He put a tree in there. You want to question God why he put the tree there? He put the tree there to discipline you, to have you, to give you a choice.
Right.
That's why he put it there.
That's it.
Because Satan was before. Satan had already got cast down.
That's
And it was a war between God and Satan. Who you going to listen to? Who you going to let rule? That's why he put the tree there. Then he gave you a choice.
Come on now.
The choice is this. I used to think different nationality was smarter than us. They just discipline. That's all they are. When you discipline yourself, you're on the way to being blessed.
That's right.
We was at the barber shop just the other day. And boy, we had a house full of North Houston people. Berto barber and his brother was barbering. It had Pastor Leroy. It had Pastor LBJ in the house. It had Pastor Harry Chambers in the house. I think it had some more, but I can't remember. But it was full of North Houston folk. You know how I carry on talking about this, talking about that. But my brother-in-law Harry, he ain't say a mumbling word. He stayed in his book, whatever he was studying. He kept his mind, he heard with everything that we were saying. But he disciplined himself not to say nothing because he wasn't going to get in that mess. Me and Berto was already going back and forth. And I thought I was right and Berto thought he was right. But when he pulled those clippers out and that razor out, he was right about everything. I said, wait a minute here, ninja. I'm going to wait till you finish cutting my hair, and I'm going to tell you how it is. But why you got that razor? You right. Huh? The Bible is right. There are some more requirements for you. But I ain't going to give them rest till later on. It's a requirement that we be here. Even though we're not in the big building yet. We're on our way. We got to hang a door. We got to put up exit signs. There's got to be some stuff done right before we get in there.
Amen.
But God is so good. He let you come in with all your problems. And he said, get in here first. And then I'm going to fix everything else. It's not like the city of Houston doing us, keeping us out of there until everything is right. Watch what God do. You keeping yourself out of heaven if you don't do what's required. I don't care about no job. You might say, well, you ain't got bills like I got bills. Let me tell you something. It's a 6 o'clock service somewhere. And if you working so hard, well, you can't meet it at the appointed time. We have 4 elders that are qualified here to be with you where there's 2 or 3 gathered in my name, and we're not just taking the Lord's Supper. We're going to have worship with you. We're going to have a worship service with you. And who said it got to be 4 or 5 songs? When we go on to minister today, we go on to minister to Sister Helen Taylor. Get hooked up with Brother Tyner, so when Brother Tyner can't go, somebody else will be able to go. We going to visit Sister Dyron. Sister Dyron is here when we going to visit her brother, her husband who's in the house. If she see fit for us, don't just expect us to come see you if you don't tell us where you are. You got to tell somebody where you are. And I rest assured that one of these elders going to be there. And that one of these elders, and it might not be me, but it's going to be one of us. And we all qualified to do the job. And if you run out of elders, you're going to have some deacons. Amen. And when you run out of deacons, just because you don't have a title, you got some brothers. Amen. All of us qualified to take you through the orders of service. And give you what God required. Yes, sir. Yes. You need to know that today. If you strayed away, you come back by repenting, confessing, and praying. Yes. It was my goal to give you that. Amen. I got much more, but I'm going to stop right there. Come on now. It's required for us to live every day. Yeah, man. Not just on Sundays and Wednesdays. Come on now. Every day you do a part of worship. Yep. But on the Lord's day, we come corporately together as He told us to do. And we got everything right here. Yeah. I'm looking all over town trying to find somebody to hang a door. And found out Chris, my cousin, he done rebuilt his whole house. I'm looking all over, and then the man done told me put the door, to hang a door, for the buy the door in the first place, say $800. That was a lie. I found out that was a lie. Because I went and found the door myself, and it was $632 with all the ingredients. Because he wanted to pocket some money. He told me it was $400 to put the door up. So y'all trying to rush us to hurry up and do something, rush us to do the parking lot, rush us to do this and do that. I'm just speaking up and trying to tell you, we're doing the best that we can. Everything else we got to hold on to God's sake. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll be in there next month. We're trying to put a goal for it. When we push a goal toward it, that makes you go for the goal. And a lot of people say, man, don't tell them what time. I won't tell you what time. You need to tell them. I'll tell you the time. We're looking for the first of next month. All right. So that means you got to do something too. That's right. We all got to see what, Leroy, what can I do to get us in there? Now you're going to get the job done. Yes, sir. Now, run till that. Say, when we going in the building? When we all come together as one. Huh? But God see fit to keep us here. That's right. We're in the wilderness right now. But we're headed to the promised land. It's going to be some trouble, but we still headed that way. If you strayed away, you come back by repenting, confessing, praying. Anyone in condition, why don't you come here? We sing a song of invitation. Why don't you come? There's a fountain free.